Asobi!
Live.
Laugh.
Play.
All right, so let's get to topics. Should we Rochambeau? See who goes first? Here we go.
Sure. Junkin time.
Wait.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
What?
Boom, boom. Okay. Junkin, boom. Okay. Junkin, boom. Oh, well, I lose. Junkin, boom. All right. You get to choose to pass now or let River go first. Wait,
Go ahead.
that's the same option. Go now.
Oh,
Well,
did
she
you-
doesn't even have a topic.
That's right.
Of course. Viewers, give Emily a topic.
Yeah,
Give her
yeah.
any topic.
Or we could
I
default
guess that
to
means
the,
you get to go last again.
Classic old steam-powered giraffe topic.
Steam Power Giraffe.
Oh,
My topic, steam-powered giraffe, still awesome.
Hi, I'm Emily. I love Steam Power Draft. We can talk about Steam Power Draft. I'm sure they will come up in our topics. I guess that means River gets to go first. Take it away, River.
Okay. She had, like, no part of that decision.
Do you have?
No, look.
Do you have a topic?
That Steam notification is totally in our stream right now.
Oh,
That's Edwin Tiong, by
does
the
that
way.
mean we
whatever
have
he's
to?
playing.
Do we have to bleep it out somehow?
No, it's fine.
I will make a note of that.
I'm
Unless
trying
you
a
want,
different
unless you
streaming
want
method.
unless you want the. I looked. I'm not looking at the camera. I actually looked at the corner of the screen where the notification popped up, as if I were talking to the notification.
That's funny.
Go away! We're trying a different streaming method because for the first episode, it was full screen, but now there's a big black bar, and I'm pretty sure it's still there.
And then during the second episode, there was like a bar that goes across the whole thing that says PS3 camera.
Yeah.
There's just so many things. Every time we try to
Yeah.
do something, it's never consistent. Everything always changes. I don't get it.
Yeah.
All right, River.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
No. My topic is topical because it's Better Call Saul, which is on tonight.
Goosh. Yeah. Oh, that's why you're not in the chat room. That might be why my brother-in-law's not in the chat room anyway. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a good
That's
point.
okay.
Well, I mean, we waited so long to do the podcast. Scheduling issues. Anyway, I mean, you'll catch this on YouTube. I, for multiple reasons, have kind of lost interest in watching movies and shows and stuff like that. I will spend 5 hours watching someone go through a game, much to Joey's chagrin.
Only. Okay.
You won't
Only
play
because
the game.
I'm like, if we're gonna play, well, I mean, if it's a game we're actually considering playing for the show, then I would like for your. I mean, if none of us have played it,
But
I would like
another
your reaction
another
to be genuine.
facet I just realized to that is I'm really bad about spoiling things that are happening.
yeah, you may have noticed in the Last of Us videos that River will actually spoil the game ahead of time. Luckily, when Emily's playing, she's not paying attention to anything we're saying.
We're not on camera, but
So-
Joey's like smacking the shit out
I'm
of
just
me.
like,
He's like strangling me.
because River has played a lot of the game actually.
I don't think
He
I ever
just
got
hasn't
through
beaten it.
first season. So the game is really freaking long.
It is, but the first season is
yeah.
the longest season.
Yeah.
So once
So-
it's done, the other 3 seasons go by pretty quickly.
Seasons?
It's fun.
Uh,
We're having
yes.
fun.
Seasons.
We do actually
You actually
worry
go
that-
through all the seasons in the game.
We do actually worry that because the game is not super old but super new either, that
Yeah.
that's hurting our viewership.
Yeah, it's right in that awkward state. To be perfectly honest, and I've said this before, the only reason why we're playing it is because I want them to play it, and I figured we might as well take the opportunity to play it on the show.
Also,
so.
because PS4 has no games.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so Better Call Saul. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of movies or shows anymore, which sucks because when I was, binging Netflix, I was way caught up on shows like Supernatural. I did manage to get through Breaking Bad and House of Cards, which I'm caught up on, and I may
I should watch
continue
that show.
watching.
That
Oh,
was
it's
good.
really good.
A lot of people.
Sons of Anarchy, I'm still behind on.
Heard that's good.
I haven't even started Game of Thrones. So
Game of Thrones. That
I
should
know.
have been my topic next time.
stuff that I need to watch, but I can't get in the mindset to watch it because I feel like, there's probably other things that I should be doing. But there's Better Call Saul. A lot of really good things. It's a prequel, as many people know, to
Yes,
Breaking
let's
Bad.
not get into spoiler territory.
No, I'm not going
for
into
the-
spoiler
yeah,
territory.
okay.
But I just wanted to highlight here that prequels, of late, over the past few years, have kind of left a bad taste in people's mouths, sort of the way that sequels do, where, maybe the prequel is developed by a third party or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Better Call Saul is handled by the entirely the same crew.
Yeah.
But so was the Hobbit trilogy.
Yeah. That's a
And
good point.
I guess maybe after they made... Yeah, I was so excited for The Hobbit because I loved The Lord of the Rings. Just It set the bar. It set a bar.
Oh, it
That
totally did.
It wasn't quite... Like, The Hobbit trilogy was great, but it wasn't quite in the the same
I think
standard.
that's what it is. Yeah. Like, I don't think the Hobbit movies are bad by any means, but they're just not as good.
I feel like what it was they made the Lord of the Rings, and then they were like, okay, yeah, we're all going to come back and make the Hobbit trilogy. But here's a couple of things that, hey, we don't have to. We can cut these corners, and it'll still be just as good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
Well, another thing is that they split one book into 3 movies, whereas opposed to
Everybody's doing that now. Harry
yeah,
Potter,
and
Twilight,
I get that, but it's just inconsistent because the original trilogy film of Lord of the Rings was a movie for each book.
Yeah.
Now think of them doing 9 movies before The Hobbit, and they had 3 movies for each Lord of the Rings book.
That being said,
Yeah, and then there would have been 12 movies.
the Lord of the Rings movies were really long.
Yeah.
Nowhere near as long as the books. So much more in the books
Yeah.
than in the movies.
Well,
goodness.
I suppose they could have done it, and it may have actually been okay, but I don't know. There would have been 12 movies.
Okay, so we have a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit in the chat room right now. Blair says, "Hi, Asobi.
Hi, Blair.
Hubler.
Hope I didn't miss much."
Oh, you missed everything.
You missed everything. We're done. So
Good night.
let's wrap it up. River, can you find my pants, please? Not these pants.
Not the pants that
My ass kicking pants.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, go ahead.
I absolutely commit to jokes.
All right,
Um,
Momo the Bean, which I believe is my friend Stacy.
Momo the bean.
I believe so.
I love beans.
You missed everything. She goes, "No."
No,
She
you-
goes,
well, you didn't
"Yes,
miss
you will
everything.
laugh."
Does anybody...
And then Blair says, I have yet to watch any Game of Thrones, so you're not alone."
Oh, Game of Thrones is so good.
so stupid.
Game of Thrones is just a waste of time. I don't
Anyway, so Better Call
Momo
Saul.
the
Wait,
Bean says that I should dance.
We
Yeah.
might get to that later.
Sure.
Stay tuned. Just a quick aside, since we're on the chat room right now. Emily, again, doesn't have a topic, so
Yes,
chat room,
please
think
give
of a
me a
topic
topic.
for the M&Ms. Go ahead.
So we don't have to
M&Ms.
do our backup topic.
M&M should be your topic. Go ahead.
So Better Call Saul, like I was saying, is handled by the same, Vince Gilligan, same crew, same writer, same
Gilligan.
producer, from, not Vince Gill, Vince Gilligan. From Breaking
Gilligan's
Bad.
Isle.
Which was, from Breaking Bad,
The Professor.
which is,
Great
critically
show.
acclaimed for
Also a
being
good show.
awesome, yeah.
Yeah, great show.
So, people probably had their apprehensions. They were hoping that Better Call Saul would stand up to Breaking Bad. But at the same time, not just try to leech off of the story and the universe that was set
Yep.
up in Breaking Bad. You know what? I'm not sure anyone was actually worried about that. But when I finally got sit down and watch it, it's the same universe. It's some of the same characters.
Yeah.
Mostly.
You will see other characters
Mostly,
from the show.
mostly just Saul, Jimmy, as he is in the show.
Yeah.
But I watched all the 3 current episodes, and I was like, I forgot this was part of Breaking Bad. It's its
Yeah.
own story. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. It totally.
I'll have to check it out.
It's gonna lead into it. It's it's working its way up to where
Yeah.
he is who he is in Breaking Bad, but it's
Interesting.
you don't have Breaking Bad to enjoy Better Call Saul.
Well, just
should.
Just to comment on what you were saying, that like anytime I saw the trailers for it, I never had that. Oh, it's just Breaking Bad. It's the prequel to Breaking Bad kind of thing. Like I never got that impression from the trailers themselves. I never. The only reason why I would ever think about Breaking Bad at all was because he's from the show. But it doesn't even feel like the show at all. Like from the trailers, it feels like its own thing. And so they must have been doing a good job. Yeah, you clearly like it. I'll have to check it out.
And another reason that I just had to is it brings together a lot of things that I'm a fan of. Obviously, Breaking Bad, Bob Odenkirk, You know, Mr.
He's-
Show with Bob and Dave,
He's so great.
Tim
man.
and Eric, just everything. He's awesome.
Yeah.
And
He's super
Michael Mondo, who was Voss, not voices, not mocap, was Voss in Far Cry 3. And it's good to see that it's obviously not going to be just a video game career. He's making stuff happen.
Yeah.
Very, very great
Yeah.
character for him.
Yeah.
So
Voss
lots of
is-
things that I was a fan of coming together to make an awesome show.
Yeah. It's kind of good. You got something for us?
Because I am done listening to you, really.
Blair
If
says,
not, you can dive into topic.
yeah, I haven't seen Breaking Bad either.
Oh, so
I did
good.
see part of the first episode of Better Call Saul, though.
Mm.
I'm very behind on my TV watching.
It's hard, especially when you're, well, especially for us. We don't have cable, so we got to find ways to watch shows.
And everybody's always like, yeah, River, you got to watch Boardwalk Empire, Peaky Blinders, whatever that show you guys were watching.
Yeah, it's funny because not
Yeah.
having television, like I don't miss television at all.
No.
I really don't miss television at all. It's funny, but there are shows that I really love to watch. I actually still need to get back to Walking Dead. I haven't caught it since it came back.
Lexi
I
Lou
think-
says, hey, you guys.
Hey, Lexi!
And I think our stream is
Fan favorite.
frozen. I don't know if it's my phone or not. But
Comment in the comments
Let us know
section.
if the video is frozen.
Comment in the comments.
How about the hey, you
That's
guys.
I just feel
Okay.
so white compared to you guys.
I think it's 'cause you're closer to
it's
the
just
light.
it's just the
I'm sure if
video.
I switch
Also
spots with
because
you,
I'm wearing a black tank top.
Let us know if our video is frozen. Anyway, TV. I don't miss it, but I got to get back to Walking Dead. Yeah. So
Better Call Saul, awesome, coming to Netflix. Check it
yeah,
out when it
I
does.
guess I'll check out.
Lexi
Better
Lou
Call
says
Saul
that
now.
we're good. So.
Okay, cool. Well, then we're great.
Thanks,
Momo
Lexi.
the Bean says I've seen all of Breaking Bad.
Who says this?
Momo Bean.
Momo the Bean.
Oh, Momo
Stacy.
Bean.
Stacy. I've seen all of the Breaking Bad. Really great show.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Breaking Bad. On the subject of Breaking Bad, I had no interest in seeing Breaking Bad at all when it was on. My brother-in-law, I think, like really wanted me to watch it, but I just had no interest in the subject matter.
That's
You know? Yeah. And then I was staying with River years ago, and I decided, I'll just watch the first episode because they really liked it too.
Yeah.
River and Megan, our other roommate, really loved it. And so, what do you got?
Stacy says you are white.
You are white.
It's a scientific fact.
Actually, he's peach. Okay. All right. So anyway, Breaking Bad. Yeah. So I watched the first episode, and I know a lot of people watched the first episode and were like, "Well, that's all I need." But I was of the other side. I was the one who watched the first episode, and I was like, "Crap! Now I gotta watch the second one," and just went off.
Really?
Oh man. For me,
People had that opinion?
people really had that opinion. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I hear that a lot. They were
That's
like, I
insane.
watched the first episode, that's all I needed. And I was like,
That
that's
first
really
episode
sad.
is a
Because
huge
I thought
part
it
of
would.
the drama.
That show is written really well.
Yeah.
Because it always ends.
In a way that's like,
It's like
I
drinking,
guess
like,
I have
it's
to
like
watch
when
it.
you get the juice and you're like, I'll just pour a cup of juice, but like, you don't have a cup. They're all dirty. So you just drink out of the carton and you just keep drinking because it just
Can't
keeps
get
coming.
enough.
Yeah, and you're just like, one more sip, and you just keep going. That's exactly Breaking Bad. It's juice. What we got?
You are all white. White guys be white.
I'm Italian. Okay.
Oh,
I'm white Italian.
Heroes. Oh, Lexi.
Heroes is good, too.
Heroes, Yes.
Yeah. Heroes was super good until it wasn't good anymore. But that's
No,
coming back.
The entire series was good.
Well, it's being rebooted.
It's being,
Okay.
well, it's being, what I'm hearing is it's being rebooted, but it is still in the same universe. This is what I'm hearing.
So maybe just different characters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that could be wrong. I don't know. All right.
Total Siler fan over here.
Of course.
He
Well,
won't be back,
Heroes was
sorry.
good, and then it, like, I don't know. Actually, well, that's not fair for me to say, because I actually didn't, I don't think I watched the last season of it. But it was really strange, because during Heroes, and like during Lost, and even The Office, those were all shows that I loved and would watch very much, but it was like during the writer's strike. Remember the writer's strike?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. That was messing shows up.
Mm-hmm.
That was messing shows up big time. And you know,
They were just like, "Hey,
I'm with the writers.
Pete,
It's
the
cool.
coffee guy. What should we say next?"
Yeah. It just sucked for the viewers because it was messing our shows up. But it's full support to writers and everything. They should be fully compensated. So, in my opinion.
Well, they
so I
lost
want
most of the actors to being too famous to come back.
what for what? Oh, for
yeah,
heroes,
their-
probably.
their careers really
Well,
took off.
especially what's his name? Zach.
Zach Quinto and
Quinto.
Hayden Panettiere and
Yeah, Hayden's kind of lifted
Hot?
up.
Oh, I mean,
Hayden's
like, famous.
coming up in a video game that we might play. We might should play sometime.
what?
It's called Until Dawn. Until Dawn. I think it's called Until Dawn. It
Hugh
started
Dillon
off.
is playing
It
the
started
game.
off as a very cheesy, self-aware slasher movie game. It's a game, but it's like a slasher movie where they're all teenagers hanging out
It's a horror movie game?
in a yeah. It's almost
'Cause
like
wasn't she in one of the scary movies?
she was in Scream 4.
Yeah, Scream.
She was in Scream 4. Scream 4.
Oh.
Not a bad flick.
Anyone
fans.
seen Gotham? I hear mixed reviews.
I hear
Like,
Gotham sucks,
I like.
I'm honestly not surprised.
but I have no
Nothing
interest.
against DC.
I have no interest in
Everything
watching
against
Gotham.
TV.
I like Batman, but I just have no interest.
Ether
in
Inc.
Gotham.
says, I like Gotham, but it tends to throw character references in so often that you can't
Yeah.
face palm.
That's the problem with prequels is that you have to do because even like The Hobbit has the elves in it that I don't think were in the book. I could be wrong about that though.
Right, Legolas.
Legolas.
Is in the book.
Yeah, Legolas wasn't in the book, but they're like, well, we gotta
Really?
Serious fan
Yeah.
service.
But that's the problem with prequels is that you have to, show people that you know and love, even though they technically
people won't
shouldn't
go
have
see the
even
movie.
existed yet, or at least to the story. It's the same thing happened with Star Wars and stuff. Cool. Well, I don't know. Whatever.
What was your topic?
My topic?
Yeah.
Well, now we're talking about the writer's strike.
I know.
I'm just kidding. Well, I guess that means I get to go. Give Emily a topic
need a
because she's only
topic,
got so
please.
long, unless my topic goes long, which it won't.
It probably won't.
It won't.
I mean, it will.
Oh yeah.
I really hope you guys like this.